This is James from GameFront, and today I'm gathered with both Devin and Ben. They're from GameFront. I've got to mute myself, or there's going to be some serious echoes here.
Oh, Devin's already dead. Oh no.
Well, I'm doing spectator mode for this first match. The next match I'm going to be playing, but I kind of wanted to get just the grasps of everything.
James likes to watch.
I like to watch sometimes.
Got a tank on this bridge, and I do not have a rocket launcher. Let's see if we can sneak underneath him. Let's see.
Commander's online.
Oh, bad guy just parachuted in.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, we're on Siege of Shanghai. It's the only map available in the beta right now. Gonna kill this tank really quick. Maybe. Nope.
Are you dead?
No, I'm still alive.
I can't. There's so many people in the game. I'm having a hard time finding you on here. Oh, there it is.
I'm on the US side.
All right. Now, stay alive, Devin. Is it cheating if I give you a heads up on stuff?
Oh, we don't want to do that.
Okay. That's what I'm wondering. Just
Oh! So, let's talk about some of that, now that I'm dead. Let's talk about some of the new stuff that's in Battlefield 4 compared to Battlefield 3. For starters, there's a lot more interaction with the environment. So, I'm going to make my way back over to that bridge area, but you can do stuff like use elevators to go up into buildings. You can raise and lower pylons on bridges to block vehicles from driving over, kind of give you a tactical advantage. Some indoor areas you can raise or lower security shutters, stuff like that. So it's not just a straightforward, battle anymore.
So you can see what you were telling me, Devin, earlier is you can use a tablet, or if your computer's set up with a second screen, you can watch this tabletop mode while you're playing the game.
Yeah, so it's a new feature called Battle Screen, and basically what it does is it replicates the mini-map from in-game on a second monitor or a tablet, anything that you can log into Battlelog on. So I'm lucky enough to have two monitors on my desk, so I usually keep the battle screen up. That way I can just look quickly over. I have a better detailed view of what's going on in the mini-map, all the different flag points, where enemies are, that sort of thing.
And you don't think that's cheating at all?
Well, it's giving you the same information that you can get from the minimap. Like if you hit M on the minimap in game, it'll blow it up to full screen size. So it's not giving you any additional information. It's just kind of making it easier to access.
Yeah. So that is good. I feel like that's a huge advantage. I need to get a second monitor or a better tablet than a Kindle, because that doesn't work on a Kindle, right?
Probably not a Kindle.
No.
Although it would be interesting to try.
What about just a regular old book, Devin? Probably not.
I mean, if it's like the Necronomicon or maybe a J.R.R. Tolkien book, it might work. You know, those are pretty magical. Are you following me right now?
Yes, I am. I am.
Okay, so this is what I was talking about before. If I hit this button on the wall, and the shutters close.
Oh, I love buttons.
It doesn't make it bulletproof, but it makes it easier for tanks to kill you if they're driving by, that kind of thing.
Yeah, and it probably stops rocket launchers from going through.
Exactly. So, and now we're over at the bridge, and I can do the same thing over here.
Did you get him?
I got close. But if I hit this button, the pylons go up. If I hit it again, pylons go down.
I don't want to sound like an idiot, but spoiler alert, I am. What's a pylon? Other than something that you do when you're tackling someone?
Well, just, one of these, like, metal... like when you're walking around like a public area, and they have like these concrete or metal barriers set up so cars can't drive through. And that sort of thing. Let me do it one more time. From a tank. So let's talk about the map, though. This is Siege of Shanghai, and if you can look at the map at some point, it's kind of a U shape, right, with 5 different flags.
Yeah.
The strategic advantage comes from controlling the C flag, which is at the top of a giant skyscraper.
Oh, that one changes in the middle. I don't know if am I correct on that? That one's the center island?
Yep. So when you blow up the building and it all comes crumbling down, it basically turns into like this rubble-filled island that you still have to control. It's still a flag. It doesn't give you the height advantage, but it's still a flag that you need to control in order to, maintain the tick.
Yeah. I watched that thing fall, and it was pretty impressive. It felt really epic in the middle. I kind of wish I hadn't spoiled it, but I don't even know if we'll get to see it today.
Yeah, so basically what triggers it is actual in-game combat, right? So you can blow up these concrete stacks at the bottom of the building, which will then cause the building to tumble down. So you can do it, I think, at any point during the map. I could be wrong on that. I'm not sure if there's a time element to it or not.
Are you dead?
But I'm in a tank right now.
Oh, there we go. Cool.
Driving towards me.
Gosh, I wish there was just a player list. Maybe I can bring a player list up? I can't. I think I just changed the game for myself. Ben, are you still here?
I got my game crashed, then I was waiting in the queue, and now I'm finally loading in. Yeah, so I'm good to go now. I'm gonna deploy into Devin's tank for some coaxial action.
Nice.
We got someone shooting at us from on high.
Yeah, they're up on the top of this building.
Oh, I see him.
I can't get my gun up there, unfortunately.
I'm trying to suppress them. There are 2 engineers shooting rockets.
Wow, we're
Whoa!
done.
That was a coaxial fail on my part. I apologize.
Let's see here. I'm gonna spawn into the jet ski, and we're gonna go over. You can spawn on me, Ben, if you want.
Yep.
And we're gonna go over to C and try and take the skyscraper. The thing with the jet skis is they kind of turn on a dime like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's kind of a pain in the neck sometimes.
Do you have any firepower on the jet ski?
No, there are boats that you can use.
Yeah, I
So,
saw the boats yesterday. I did not
with,
ride
like,
a jet
missiles,
ski.
cannons, that sort of thing. But on jet skis, it's really just about getting somewhere as fast as possible.
Yeah, so, I'm sorry, I missed what you said. What is the steps to blow up this building?
Oh, wait a minute.
Sorry, I'll give you
Watch
some
your back,
focus
Devin.
time.
I got him.
Okay, let's try and get up in this building. There is like a concrete structure in the bottom of the building, I think, that you need to blow up in order to make the building fall down.
Guys, just a warning, almost every time I take this elevator, I get shot when I get
right.
to the top.
Pre-fire out this other door, Ben, behind you.
Oh!
That's definitely one of the problems with this map is you basically need to use the elevators to get to the top of the building, and you always just get massacred unless it's an empty flag.
Let's take one
Or
of
you
these
get lucky.
Abrams.
All right, I'm at B, so if you want to drive up to B, and I will meet you.
How do I switch spots in a vehicle?
Use the F buttons, F1 and F2.
Man, I could have used you last night. I was just sitting in a tank, not able to drive.
Oh well, whoever else is in this tank doesn't appear to want to drive either. So I'm gonna get out of it.
Oh.
I'm getting pasted this round. I think it's all the talking and playing at the same time.
Yeah, it takes some getting used to doing the talking while you're playing. Oh, what is this gun you got here? You get I don't understand it because it says lock on to something, right? Is this where you tell people what you're looking at? Oh, you're not looking at the same thing I am. You know how the sniper has that infrared vision thing?
Right, yeah. It's a target designator, basically.
That's what I thought.
So yeah, you can, if you're on the top of a building, you can home in on somebody, designated for rocket fire, that kind of thing.
Cool. Oh, I'm coming in at the wrong spots to see people.
Yeah, I wish I was staying alive longer, unfortunately.
There we go. So you're the engineer right now, right?
I'm playing as medic, actually.
Oh, as the medic. I don't think I had the medic as a... Oh, maybe I did.
Oh. Got 2 guys and we got taken out. Oh, it's assault. I'm sorry.
It's assault.
I always call it medic. There's assault, engineer, support, and recon. And the 2 classes that probably get played the most are engineer, which has the rocket launcher, and like a submachine gun. And the assault class is basically the medic, where you have a first aid pack, you have defibrillators, and you have full auto assault rifles like an AK or an M16.
Cool. Now this is going to sound pretty stupid, but what is there's no kill streaks in this. What is like the equivalent in here? Because I feel like I'm losing when I die. I lose like certain things.
There is. It's not called a kill streak. Oh, the building's coming down.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I missed it. Oh no. The building. I just heard the building come down.
Oh, let's look at it. Where is the building?
Here, I'm gonna
Can't look at it anymore.
Oh, it's gone already?
Yeah.
Oh, what a shame. I missed it. It's amazing to watch
here's all
fall.
the smoke. Here's all the debris.
Yeah.
Holy particle effects, Batman.
Oh, there's a boat here.
Last night, the first time I saw that thing fall, I was standing at the building across from it, and it was just absolutely awesome. I don't know if that's a new thing for the Battlefield series, but...
Building collapsing or buildings collapsing is not new to the series, but a building collapsing of this size and magnitude, usually it's been like smaller 2 or 3 story houses or structures, and now you're talking about full skyscrapers.
Yeah. Yeah, and the nice thing, well, not nice thing, but it's cool. I expect that type of thing to be in a campaign. Nice kill there.
And there's the med kit. Bring my health back up. Back to your previous question, though. There is kind of a perk system. It's called battle packs or something like that.
Yeah.
Where basically, the longer you stay alive, the more points you get, which you can then will unlock extra weapons, that sort of thing. It's not as overpowered, as far as I can tell, as the perk system in Call of Duty, where you can call down airstrikes and attack dogs. You'll get like an automatic shotgun or a grenade launcher.
But it's not a game changer.
Right, it's not a game changer.
Well, I like that. I want to play Battlefield a lot more. I'm so into the Call of Duty world that when I play this, I don't feel like I'm playing it with the right strategy.
Yeah, it's a little more straightforward here. That's kind of a new system for the Battlefield series. It wasn't around in Battlefield 3.
Oh no.
But for the most part, it's really just about whatever weapons you have equipped. I'm sure once the full game launches, you'll see more strategy for grenade launchers and that sort of thing. Oh wow!
Didn't realize there was anyone in that. Man, there's a guy coming at you.
Oh damn!
All right.
Nicely done.
Got to stay on the bottom floor to cap this flag.
I'll cover you from above.
Oh, sniper! Oh, he's dead. Good shot. Good shot. Let's see if I can spawn. I'm gonna spawn back in on you in 5 seconds.
Alright, we're watching your camera right now, Ben.
Alright, I'll try not to do anything embarrassing.
The pressure's on. It's weird, when I'm watching your guys' screen, all the enemies are blue. Don't they usually make it red when you're in-game?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I just keep thinking like, oh, you're missing bad guys and shooting friends.
Got right below us. Got him.
This is a pretty close match. This is one of the closest I've seen.
I've spotted enemy AT soldiers north of your current position.
Because it's really anybody's game right now. Oh! I would have moved out of the way.
The weapon kick
kick
is super powerful.
Yeah, but on the flip side, though, if you really got to use just burst control with your finger, right? So with the AK, the first shot is super accurate. So if you're on the head, you're going to hit the head. It's a lot like Counter-Strike using the AK.
I'm not generally on the head. I like to sort of walk it up to the head.
Yeah, I mean, the AK has a lot of kick to it, especially. Let me see if I can drop down here.
Oh, you can.
Thank you. So close quarters, yeah, there's a bit of a spray effect to it, but the most of the guns are pretty accurate. At least the rifles are on the first shot. Once you get into the SMGs and stuff like that, it gets a little more hairy. But let's see if we can take this tank out.
Do you think the shot spread on these guns are, and this is probably just starting Flame War, but do you think it's more accurate than the Call of Duty series?
Yeah, probably. Oh, where'd he go? Oh, I didn't get him. Yeah, I would say the kickback definitely is.
Yeah.
Oh, no tank. No tank death. And it's also a lot more varied. I feel like in Call of Duty, it's way easier to control spray with bullets. And in Battlefield, it takes a little more finesse.
Yeah.
And I also feel like there's more of a difference between different gun types. So between, assault rifles and submachine guns that you would use in the engineer class. They operate a lot differently for sure. Let's see here. Anybody else? There he is. I gotta try and knife somebody on camera. Uh-oh.
It feels a little bit more difficult to knife people in Battlefield. I don't know if I'm right or wrong, because I'm just not that good at the game yet. But it feels like in Call of Duty, you kind of lock into them and chase them where they're going.
It is and it isn't, right? Well, especially in Battlefield 4, because with this latest game, you still kind of get that lock-on feel when you're behind somebody and you hit the knife button, like if you're within close enough range. But if you try and knife somebody from the front, there's a new kind of counter knife attack where they can basically, if they hit their knife button within a certain amount of time, they can kind of parry your knife and kill you instead. That kind of thing.
Yeah, I had the opportunity to try to parry that, or maybe it was a different move last night. I was on top of one of these buildings, and I was sniping from the top like a bitch. And somebody like went into like a melee section, so I think it was like a knife, and it paused for a second, and I was using my controller instead of a mouse and keyboard because I'm a noob. And whatever buttons they wanted me to push, I did not push, and I got tossed over the edge.
Yeah, it's like a quick time event now, right?
Yeah, it seems like a quick time
strange.
event. But that was the only time I encountered it. I don't think it happens that much.
We don't have any helicopters up at the moment. I want to try and hop in a helicopter and fight there. Oh, our helicopter's up in the air. Let's see here. All right, I'm going to spawn on Ben. What are you doing over here, Ben?
I'm trying to get out of this invisible walled door.
Yeah, big windows. There we go.
There.
Where should we go? Where do you want to go?
Got a guy.
Ooh. Guys, you're not doing that bad, but you gotta now's the time to make a legend of yourself. You're down a little bit. The game's closing to an end. I'd really like to see you guys win this. Yeah, I was surprised. I don't feel like the vehicles are really that overpowering here. Probably because there's so many of them.
Well, it's not so much.
Watch out! Watch out! Watch out!
Oh, yeah, I saw that coming in at the last second. It's not a power thing. The vehicles are very powerful. Like if you're close enough to a tank shell and you're infantry, you're gonna get vaporized, right?
Yeah.
But I feel like they've made the vehicles easier to take down, and they've added more kind of takedown elements when you're fighting a vehicle, whether you're in your own vehicle or you're on foot. So helicopters, for example, are way easier to take down now with machine gun fire compared to BF3. I mean, it's still going to take a while, but it definitely doesn't take as long as previous games. And with tanks, they've kind of separated the different kind of damage you can do to tanks. So you can just keep hitting the side of a tank, just not really aiming at a specific point, and enough RPG shells will blow up the tank, or you can be more strategic about it. And if you hit it in the treads, or a more sensitive area of the tank, you get what's called a mobility hit, which will slow the tank down. It might not do as much overall damage by the numbers,
but you can isolate it to an area.
Right. So in Battlefield 3, it was more of just a single damage counter, where you did a certain amount of damage, it would immediately disable the tank, and with this, there's more variety to it, I guess you would say.
All right. Well, they aren't making their winnings are not stretching bigger. I don't know how to say it. You guys are holding your own pretty good. You're losing, but not by a lot.
Right. So well, it's all ticket bleed, right? So
Yeah.
right now we control 3 of the 5 flags, which means their ticket bleed by default is going down faster than ours. If they kill more people than we do, that kind of equals it out. But if we match them on kills, though, we could end up squeaking this victory out. I don't know.
That would be nice.
But we just lost. Oh, we just lost E. Let's see here. There's E. I'll try and hop in a helicopter next and get on top of one of these buildings. But
I have had a hell of a time in the helicopters because my chain gun always seems... I didn't know how to switch where I was at, but at the wrong side for the action.
yeah, it's depending on how many people are in the helicopter with you. You really have to keep in mind like seat toggling. So the 2 gunner seats on a Blackhawk are F3 and F4. So what I usually try and do is just kind of switch between those 2 seats depending on, what kind of approach we're going on a flag. If you're attacking a building straight forward, it doesn't matter as much.
Yeah.
You got a lot.
I like the parachuting. I assume that was in Battlefield 3.
Retreat.
Yeah, get the fuck out of there!
Parachuting, I think, has been in every game since the franchise started.
Yeah, I remember playing Battlefield 1942. Oh, I'm sorry, Ben. That was a tough one.
I thought I could at least count on, us both dying, but...
Let's see. I'm going to hop in the tank again.
Let's see who's doing number 1. Black Cairo is in first place on our team. I'm going to take a look at him for a bit. And he's in the big drink. I'm not impressed with the water in this game, but I can't complain too much.
Well, I mean, do keep in mind this is a beta, right? So this seems like a pretty old build of the game. It doesn't look that much different than the alpha test that went on a few months ago. I think there's been some detail added, but so if you go over and look at the rubble, it's not very detailed either. It's all kind of the same color. So I like publishers always say at the beginning of a beta, this does not reflect how the game will look in its final product form. Whatever.
So, but this is not typical for the water in Battlefield?
I think once the game launches, you will see more stuff in the water. It's not just going to be like a plain gray...
Like it's a clay bottom water area?
Right.
We'll get out of there! Black Cairo! Alright, I'm switching. He's doing pretty good, though.
I was just trying to sneak up to knife him. No dice.
Alright, we're on you, Ben. It took me a while to get used to the controls of the tanks. But I feel like they're actually pretty good controls once you know what they are.
So
it seems pretty straightforward. I feel like I'm just bad with tank tactics. Like I get too aggressive, and then I get killed.
My problem
guys who are good at driving tanks just like sort of use them as sniper tanks.
Yeah.
So James, I just picked up a special grenade launcher.
Oh. Well, let me go over to you, Mount Doomington.
All right. Yeah, it's one of those, big kind of demo man-looking grenade launchers, whatever it's called.
Oh, did you just die?
No, I'm still alive.
It won't let me load in on you. It just says loading and then switches to somebody else. Maybe that grenade launcher's not, I don't know, spectatable?
Huh. Let's see. Oh, well, the game isn't as close as it was before now.
Oh no,
it's by 100 tickets.
I'm sorry, guys. It will take a miracle at this point.
Oh.
Well, watching you guys play has gotten me really excited. I want to get in on some action.
Doesn't look like he's in our squad.
No,
Maybe
I'm not. You guys have 4 people. Can I join?
Yeah, it's up to 5
cool. It's up
now.
to 5. Perfect.
Yeah. That's another improvement over Battlefield 3.
There he is.
They
we got a tank up ahead, Devin, or whatever that is.
All right, guys, we're streaming, and I've just gotten in. Am I in your guys' tank with you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Not anymore.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for the invite to the party.
I haven't unlocked the tow missile yet on the on the APC. I think we're about to take C, though. I'm going to spawn in on C and kind of get a bird's eye view of the map.
I can't seem to spawn in on C.
It's not capped yet. We're about to. We just captured it.
There we go. I'm spawned in on C2. Alright, I'm gonna get up next to you, Mount Doomington. Oh my fucking god! I thought you had this floor covered. That death was your fault. You'll be surprised how few deaths are really my fault, guys.
So the key to staying on C is watching the elevators.
All right.
Basically, the only two ways they can really get up here are using the elevators or aerial assault with a helicopter. Those are kind of harder to defend against because you can't get on the roof really easily without like going back down and coming back up with a different set of elevators.
Yeah.
So it's this is definitely the hardest flag to hold.
I don't even know if I'm shooting at a person right now. They're so far away. Alright, so how many elevators are there?
There are 2 banks of 2. So there's like this little terrace area, and there are 2 elevators on your side, and 2 elevators on Ben's side.
And if the elevator doors are open up top, nobody's coming up, right? I can
so
relax for a while.
That's kind of the giveaway. Is once you see the elevator doors close, it's almost like a cinematic moment where you're like, oh, okay, somebody's coming up, and you don't know who's coming up until they get up here. So it could be a friend, it could be an enemy. You never know.
Is there friendly fire in this?
It's an option, but on most non-competition servers, it's not set to friendly fire.
Yeah, I might have to leave this tower. As much as I think we're doing a great job, I need more action.
I'm gonna try to base jump off of it.
Alright, I'm gonna come with you. Alright. I'm right behind you, Ben.
Wow, that was really satisfying. See if I can snipe someone from the air.
Oh boy! I'm trying to follow you in this thing. I should have probably stayed at sea if I'm a good team member, but I wanted to see if I could kill somebody. Great. Uh-oh. Of course, I'm right up next to a tank. What are my options for tanks?
You're not an engineer. You're pretty hosed.
It's not a tank, though. It's actually like a vehicle. Well, like with a little Jeep with a gun on top. I think I might have them. Oh!
I just took out one of the tanks on the bridge.
Oh.
Let's see here. Oh, it's coming down! It's coming down!
Oh, the building's coming down?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, do I have to get out of the way? Because I want to watch this. Holy moly! That was amazing. Thanks for the heads up. I did not want to miss that.
First, I got killed watching it.
What's it like to be up there when that happens?
You die.
Oh, you just die? You get to at least see the thing fall down?
I mean, I fall down around you, I guess, yeah. It's, Now, one glitch that I've noticed is a boat spawns in on C once it collapses, because there's no structure left, right?
While you explain that, I just want to give a heads up. I'm trying to capture A right now, and there's...
Yeah, I'm on your 6,
Oh, cool.
James.
Awesome. Great, I think we got it. I'm sorry I interrupted you. I just wanted to make sure.
Oh, no,
we were...
no worries at all. So a boat spawns in at sea now, now that it's been, the flag has been changed. But one of the glitches I've noticed so far is sometimes it won't spawn in when it's like it'll show up on the mini map, and then when you're when you spawn in on the boat, you just kind of drop into the water with no vehicle whatsoever to speak of.
That sucks. I have seen a boat off the water. I didn't know how they did it or why they... Oh! Oh! Mr. Squaggles got me. He's coming up the ramp.
Oh man, I missed him like 8 times. Mr. Squaggles!
Oh, I tried to spawn in and revive you guys with no dice.
Oh, you know, I haven't been waiting for people to revive me. Is it probably... Oh, I'm leaving the combat area.
It's reviving is automatic, right? So if you can be revived and somebody's trying to revive you, they'll do it. If there is an option now, though, so when somebody revives you, you can basically accept the revival and keep fighting, or you can hit the right mouse button and go back to the deployment screen in case you're like already out of ammo, or you want to go to a different flag without having to walk around, that kind of thing.
Yeah. I must be spamming the buttons so fast that I don't see those things. When I die, I just start playing my keyboard like I'm Elton John. 'Cause I don't want to be dead.
Let's go over to C, huh?
All right. Well, I'm not next to you right this second, but I'm getting shot at. Oh, fucking motherfucker!
I'm
Sorry.
I'm right behind you, Devin. I thought we were going to see.
Yeah, I'm gonna revive.
him?
There you go.
Oh, thank you. There was a vehicle right by me. Oh, I guess I didn't hit the right revive button. I was crawling on the ground or something. Oh, and I'm walking right back to where... Uh-oh. Hopefully I didn't lose my stream there. I just accidentally went to a different screen.
Looks like there's an enemy.
Alright. Let's see what we got here.
Man.
As far as an enemy chopper, just east of your location.
Alright, I'm still at A, and I'm with one of our other squad mates.
Well, if you die, spawn in on me, and I'm right over at C right now. Amphibious assault, swimming over. Let's see.
This water is pretty weird.
Well, there's more to the water now, right? So, like, you've always
Yeah.
been able to go in the water in Battlefield games, but you can dive underneath the surface now. You can use a pistol while you're in the water. You can't use your main gun, but you can defend yourself, which is always nice. See if I can get you again. Nope. Nope.
Alright, I'm wasting my time here protecting A. Nobody seems to be coming to it. So I'm leaving.
The key to Battlefield is you always got to keep moving. You can't stay at a flag for too long, or you know you really have to move from flag to flag. You know, keep the bleed on. Let's see if I can get this boat. Oh,
I'm trying for the boat too, but I feel like I'm missing it pretty bad.
The RPG has a pretty definite arc to it.
Damn it! Damn it! Damn it!
It's not a sort of it's not any sort of straight fire rocket launcher.
This tank is living a charmed life.
All right, I'm gonna try to go for C. Is that still what your guys' plan is?
C is swarming right now. I think we should spawn. I'm spawning in the helicopter. Actually, I'm gonna have some fun with that. If you tell me what flag you're at, though, I can try and cover you.
Well, if we're not going for C, I guess my second best thing is B.
Oh, no, I'm on C now, because the helicopter pilot crashed.
Oh, and then it exploded and killed me right after I spawned in. Yay!
Oh, for
There's
the
a
record,
tank coming.
I was not flying that helicopter.
Oh, damn, I am in big trouble, guys. Unless this tank didn't see me. It didn't. Alright, so you guys still going for C?
I'm going to try to. I'm on E right now. Let's see if we can get over there.
Okay, I'm jumping in the water, diving down. Oh, bodies! How do you dive?
Control. Same button as crouch.
Oh. That makes sense. Uh-oh, something's happening. People are trying to contact me through the stream. Okay, hold on. Fuck! I should have shut down my instant messenger. When somebody messages me, it changes my screen. Alright. And I'm not able to get into a game.
We've just taken objective
Oh, is it full? It's not full yet.
Well, no, I think there's a bug. I'm stuck like in the water.
Listen up. Enemy
Uh-oh.
snipers west of where you are.
Have you spawned in yet?
No, I'm not at the deploy screen. What's the deploy screen button?
Hit escape twice. That might bring the deploy screen back up.
All right. Yes, it did. It says I'm
That's-
leaving the combat area.
Uh-oh.
Watch out, don't go there. Get back in here. We need you in the
I made it back in. I'm a little worried that this stream is, I guess there's not really anything I can do about it right now. Somebody's trying to capture A.
All right, I'm spawning in on it.
There appears to be enemy heavy armor. Get them your location. I want you.
It looks like... Is there an APC or a Jeep there?
Yeah, I'm trying to get out my fucking tube.
Yeah, keep in mind that even if you're not an engineer, grenade launchers do damage to the to vehicles. So...
Well, I did my part in blowing up that Jeep.
Anything that explodes will do damage to a vehicle. So if you're running around with a squad and there's two of you that are going engineer and there's one going assault with a grenade launcher, that kind of thing, it's always worth it to put any sort of explosive firepower on a vehicle. Anything to help get it down.
Oh, where are you guys?
I'm still at A. I think there's still a guy over here somewhere, but on
Yeah, he
foot.
just killed me. Spiegel.
Oh, I see that son of a bitch.
I got him.
You got him?
Spiegel. Spiegel is no more. Oh, we got another one though. Let's see.
Yeah, there are a bunch of guys coming in.
He's on the far staircase, opposite from the ramp. Faux Reaper 5000. I'm gonna spawn in the helicopter, and I'm gonna be flying, so we won't crash this time. If anybody dies and wants to spawn in on me.
All right.
Objective Charlie has been neutralized.
And spotting is another big piece of this game, right? So as soon as you see a tank, you should be spamming Q. That way everybody on your team can see it, helicopters can see it, other tanks can see it, that sort of thing.
Does that work for people too, still, or just vehicles?
It works on everything. I mean, it's definitely more valuable when you do it on a person, or I mean on a vehicle. But
Oh, I think they might be bringing in a vehicle down here.
all right, I'll spawn back in on that.
I saw a Jeep go in, but it didn't come up the ramp. So I'm assuming maybe it's waiting for us around the corner. Oh.
Oh, I see it.
Got it.
Very nice. That was with your grenade launcher, right?
Yeah, I guess so. It's
So
the
I mean, they do a fair amount of damage. I mean,
We have an
they are-
incoming tank on the street.
on
shit.
the street.
I used all my good stuff.
It's on the other side of the skyscraper over there.
Oh wait, isn't there? What is my special move here? Is it? It's
Got
health.
promoted.
Does anybody want some health?
I'm good. I'm gonna
Yeah,
need
sure.
some in a second, though.
Yeah, I'm dueling with this tank. I'm gonna try and make it back inside. I'm gonna walk up to you, James. Yeah, hit 3 or 4.
I hit 4. Are you next to me?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's actually one of the other new features, right? Is in Battlefield games previous, there's been one type of ammo pack, right? So there are health packs and ammo packs. There always have been. Health packs are as they've always been, but with ammo packs now, there's the default ammo pack, which replenishes bullet ammo, like whether it's your rifle or your pistol. But you need to unlock a bigger ammo pack to.
Oh
replenish
shit!
ammo
There's a big
for
car coming up, and I got nothing for him. I'm dead, or maybe not. And I can use my own health packs.
Yeah, you can use your own health packs. So if you just drop it on the ground, it'll heal any teammate that's within a few feet radius.
I'm dead, mate. Oh, I was fucking reloading my gun. It looks like they're gonna take A because there's a tank, a guy, and a car left over for him to have fun with.
I'm alive on A, so if you can spawn in on me.
Yeah, I just did.
Awesome. Oh, there's a tank in the basement. I'm going to try and grab it. Let's see if I can get it. Oh, get in, get in, get in. Oh, no! Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Back up.
Run away! That was dumb.
I must have changed. Oh, there we go. Oh! I don't. Sometimes my little mouse wheel changing weapons is not as effective as using the buttons on the keyboard. Fucking A!
I'm just feeding my... Damn it.
Alright, I think we're gonna have to give up on A.
Yeah, it's the flag closest to their spawn, so that's always the toughest flag to keep.
Where are you guys headed to?
Let's see here.
Thinking B or D?
Yeah, let's go to B. 'Cause that's where they're coming next.
Well, we got a vehicle that just spawned behind us, Ben, if you wanted to come in.
Alright. Oop. May not live that long.
Alright.
Hold on.
Oh, I'm sorry, I thought you were in.
Oh, watch out.
I think I should just get out of here.
Yeah, I think it's a death trap.
Yeah.
You have a for me?
Yeah, I got a health pack. Here you go.
Thanks.
Teamwork makes the
bro.
dream work. There we go. You don't happen to be an engineer that could repair that car, right?
Yeah, I actually can.
Do you think it's worth it, or are we just going to get ourselves
I don't know.
murdered in there?
There are a lot of... There's a tank running around over there. I think,
All right, I'm following you.
That's some great man there, Lou.
Oh, we're
I'm
getting
down.
shot at. You see where they're shooting from?
Getting some latency on mine, and my ping is going through the roof.
Huh. Oh, I am hiding like a little bitch in here. I shouldn't.
The key to B is getting down in the basement. That way, at least you get some protection from tanks. They can't come down here and ruin your day.
Oh! That tank killed me. I was not listening to your advice. Basement would have been a great idea. The problem is, I don't know how to get into the basement.
Okay, so there are 3 ways into the basement at B, where the actual flag is. There's staircases on either end, so on the north and the south side, and then you can also drop in right above the flag itself. There's kind of like this glass enclosure that's supposed to be like a very nice-looking subway station. So those are your 3 ways in. I usually try and hang by one of the staircases just because you get more cover than if you were to drop in right over the flag.
Yeah. Well, I was just in the elevator and had the classic open doors and die like instantly after I spawned in. Alright, so I'm not at B anymore.
There's a Jeep. Who just spawned in on me? There's a Jeep over here if you want to...
I'll get in there. Hold on.
Oh, we have a bad guy over here.
Well, I can't get in that, it seems. Enter it. No, it's...
Okay, I'm running towards you guys. But I think you're pretty far.
We're over on E right now by our spawn.
Yeah, I'm working my way over there. I have a feeling I'm going to get killed on this journey. But we're winning by quite a bit. I think we got this one.
So they're on the roof of B.
Are they? I see one. Oh! Hold on. Let's heal myself up. Are they still up on E?
I just went beast mode. Oh, there's one more guy. Oh, he got me.
Is he upstairs or downstairs?
Yeah, upstairs by the left-hand staircase. Man, I got almost all of them, but almost isn't
Hostile
done.
sniper spotted. North of your location. I say again, north of your location.
Oh, my fucking grenade launcher was not the right weapon to use. Up close. Well, Slooshy got him.
All right, Heaney, I'm in a tank if you want to be my gunner, buddy.
I was looking at Jeep. If you stop for a second, I will be your gunny buddy.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Right next to you. I want to get in so bad. Here we are. Alright, I'm actually pretty decent as long as I'm not driving it.
So we have all 5 flags right now, so we are definitely...
they don't have much time.
We're running away with this.
I have eyes on enemy vehicles. West of your location.
Let's try and take down that helicopter.
That's what I'm trying to do.
You have a better vantage point in it than I do. The tank gun doesn't aim up that far, unfortunately.
We've lost control of the sector Charlie.
I don't think I'm going to be able to get it.
There's an enemy anti-tank soldier west of you.
Damn. We won.
Very nice.
Yay!
Oh, that was a good match. Good match. Cool. And we're back. And would one of you guys give a quick description of what we're doing here?
Yeah, sure. Okay, Devin here, aka McDoomington, and this is Domination. So it's basically the right-hand side of the map we were playing before. So there's 3 flags instead of 5, and it's infantry only. So there are no vehicles. It's just infantry. A little bit more a little smaller, close quarters.
Whoa! Grenade.
But the objective is still the same. So you still want to control as many flags as you can to maintain a bleed.
But there's only 3, right?
Yeah, but there's only 3. Oh.
And we're about to win this match anyhow, huh?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good.
I'm not doing bad.
We now control objective Alpha.
Let's see. I'm almost out of ammo, though. Okay, a couple of tips for Domination, right? There are no vehicles, which means that engineer players who have the repair tool and the rocket launcher aren't nearly as integral, right? You're not repairing any vehicles, you're not shooting any vehicles, so you want to go classes that kind of complement the infantry push.
Yeah.
And so for me, the two best classes to go are assault and support. That way you can drop health packs, you can drop ammo packs for your teammates, all that good stuff. Keep the pushes going. And an infantry focused map like this, you're running out of ammo pretty quick. So it's important to have support guys in your squad. So let's play another round. That one just ended. It was pretty quick. We should be on the same team in the same squad again. So yeah, I mean, basically on any Domination map, I mean, Recon isn't a bad class to go. You could always use a good sniper or two, but the 2 classes that most of the people on your team should be playing as are assault and support. So you get plenty of med packs, plenty of ammo packs, plenty of revivals, and that will keep the team push going. So,
I totally agree. There's not much of a reason for the engineer anymore.
I mean, it's always fun to hop in as an engineer once in a while and just fire RPGs at people because you feel like being a prick. But and the really important thing with this map, and you'll get a good view of it once we load back in the next round, is the roof over sea. The roof over sea, if you control that, you can control most of the map by firing down.
Yeah.
And the 2 ways to get up on the roof, there's a ladder, which is on the, I want to say, the either the south or the east side. And I think there's an elevator. I'm not sure if it's been deactivated in Domination mode because you can use it in the regular conquest mode. But those are the two ways to get up to the roof. And once you control the roof, you can. The longer you control the roof, the more likely it is you're going to win the map.
Well, that sounds good. So we want to probably rush C, right?
Yeah. So no. Turn back around, and I'll show you. I'll show you over to the ladder really quick.
Where'd you go? I see where you are.
Yeah. Okay. So come over this way. We're gonna do a flank, and we're gonna try and get over to the ladder at the same time. There's one down.
Oh, there's a guy behind that cement wall.
Let's see here.
I hope I can get into this building.
You're to my left.
Oh yeah, I kind of lost you.
There we go. Yeah, I'm right next to you.
Oh, we're going around the building, huh?
Yeah, we're going wide. And the ladder is right up here. You see where I'm shooting?
Not
That's
particularly.
See, look up, and you'll see a ladder underneath that billboard.
Oh yeah, I do. But we got to get to the second layer. Oh.
Right. So there's also an elevator in here somewhere.
Cool. There's a ramp outside though that I see. Is that what you were going to say?
So here's the elevator. Let's,
I feel like this is a death trap.
All right. Now we're going to focus on this door over here.
Which one?
Right. The one that I'm looking at.
Okay.
Okay. So we already have a buddy on the roof, so you can hop across. And now that we control the roof, as long as we keep an eye on where the ladder and the elevator are, we can control this map by staying on the roof, basically.
Okay.
It's pretty. I mean, you want to be careful. You don't want to look over the edge too much. You'll get picked off by somebody. But this is one of the keys to controlling this map for sure.
All right. And I've got an ammo pack. I wish I would have been the assault guy because I don't have a grenade launcher. That's fine. The problem is we don't have. We're going to be bleeding out because we don't really have any flags or posts.
Yeah. So let's go take another flag. Then. I mean, that's kind of one of the perils of chilling out up on the roof. Is if everybody's doing it, then there's nobody capturing flags, which can get kind of messy.
Yeah.
Let's try and go for B flag.
Yeah. Do you mind if I? Do you think I can parachute down from here?
Yeah, I did. So go nuts.
Okay. Nice.
Just start tapping spacebar like as soon as you go over the edge.
We got it.
We have
And then
Bravo
I did not tap spacebar. I held spacebar. Anybody got a health pack by chance?
Yeah, over on me.
Oh, I see you. I might die before I get there. How do you revive somebody?
So let me just get to a safe place really quick. So every class has different equipable items, right?
Yeah.
So as the assault class, right off the bat, you get the grenade launcher and the health pack. And then once you advance one or two levels, like one or two promotions, the defibrillator will be unlocked, and then you can go into your weapon settings and replace the grenade launcher with the defibrillator. And you can mix and match. You can go defib, health pack, defib, grenade launcher, whatever you want to do, and just kind of cater to the weapon setup to how you normally play.
That didn't work as well as I wanted it to. We might lose this match. Damn it. Yeah, I feel like I was doing better with the assault.
Visual on an enemy soldier south of your location.
I'm getting roofied. There's
Well, I'm 11-1 right now, so I'm doing a lot better than we were doing in Conquest.
Oh man! I ran out of ammo, and I thought that clicking the mouse wheel would throw a grenade. That does not do that for you. Or at least it didn't that time.
There you go, you're all fixed up.
Cool. Thank you, whoever revived me.
Yeah, that was me. So, we really need to get a flag. We're on C right now. We're going to capture C.
Actually, I'm going for B for the moment.
I'm with you, James. I'm hiding in this shipping container.
Oh, and there's the knife.
Oh,
There's
it
the
still
knife.
didn't work. God damn it.
Sweet, we got B.
Alright, we have C at the moment. So
Shit!
that might
Oh!
can't spawn on C. That's weird. Even though we own it.
Watch out, they're around this corner. Fuck. Well, I'm
Coming
not
for you,
doing too
buddy.
bad.
Oh, very cool.
Thank you.
What do you got here?
All right.
Oh, so that's something I totally forgot about, actually. In this domination mode, you actually can't spawn on flags. You have to spawn on teammates, I believe. I'm going to try and get back up on the roof, since I think they have a bunch of people up there.
God damn it! Oh, I got him. I fucking lucked out, and then I got shot to death. Oh. Alright, I'm deploying on somebody in the squad.
I'm on synthetic pulse. I'm going to see if I can get over to the roof and cause some mayhem.
Oh. Well, I think I might have killed that guy. Oh, shit. There we go. And deploy. I think we're gonna lose this one, guys.
Just start killing people like a madman.
Oh. I don't even know where that. Oh, god damn it! Now I'm rushing and I'm not doing good.
Throwing grenade!
All right. Damn it.
Let's see here. Let's try and just keep these 2 points for now, because if we keep 2 flags and we keep the bleed on, that might help us squeak out a win. It's gonna be tough though.
Okay. I think we're capturing B right now. Yeah, this is the end of me, though. That might have been my last life. Possible? Perhaps. Ugh. I just can't see those guys through the flames and stuff so easily.
Yeah, you really got to keep an eye out for the 3D spotting markers, and that's another reason why spotting is so important. Is with all the different, just like the way the elements work in this game and all that stuff. It's tough.
All right. Well, that was a lot of fun, guys. Thanks for joining me. Devin,
Yeah,
aren't
sure.
you writing something up about this? Should the viewers get psyched for that?
So we should have kind of like a hands-on impression piece about the beta up probably tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon.
Great.
So, and I'll talk about the different game modes. I'll talk about battle screen and get some good screenshots and all that good stuff. So I'll try and be as informative as possible, and I'll probably stick around in the comments of the story and answer some questions if anybody has any so far.
Cool. Well, thanks, Devin and Ben. I feel like you guys have actually,
Thanks, guys.
despite my terrible score, have improved me a little bit by understanding some of the fundamentals of Battlefield.
Very cool. All right, guys. I will see you guys later.
All right. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.